The UK has many rich cultural traditions, from Shakespeare all the way down to pantomime. So it is wonderful that UNESCO is now being petitioned to recognize panto as one of our great cultural contributions to world heritage. Panto, or pantomime, is a tradition, a Christmas tradition. At the moment, it's Christmas tradition. In fact, it has been done all the way through the year in the past, but it's a tradition of that combines slapstick and music hall and family entertainment, throwing custard pies, people cross-dressing, so men pretending to be Cinderella's ugly sisters, falling over a lot, wearing lots and lots and lots of silly costumes, and the pantomime horse running around the place with two people playing the back and the front of an animal. And the audience participation, long before Bertolt Brecht broke the fourth wall, pantomime was already doing that in abundance, talking to the audience, getting the audience to talk back. He's behind you. And pantomime, literally all types of mime, maybe this goes back to Elizabethan or Stuart days, but it definitely has links with the early importation of commedia dell'arte and that sudden fusion of highbrow and lowbrow entertainment, which comes with the music hall and the scarce plot, even scarcer in the Palladium productions with Julian Clary, but the scarcity of plot, the importance of fantasy and extravagance and fun. Maybe it has links with the Festival of Fools, the thing which we see in Disney's Notre Dame, but which is really a sort of Tudor feast, I think. The Lord of Misrule, and the Lord of Misrule in pantomime is really the dame, the man who portrays the motherly figure, who is such a central part of British pantomime, and the confidence that we have in the dame to enjoy ourselves with him, with her, exactly as as I suppose the Romans would have done during the Feast of Saturnalia. This is a tradition that goes back so far, and the fact that it's slight and in so many ways ephemeral shouldn't be a reason to dismiss it as a major part of our contribution to cultural entertainment. It is, and the fact that it is rewritten every year and rewritten around individual performers who come on and do their turn. Again, it should not in any way undermine its importance. It has elements of circus, elements of burlesque, elements of, as I say, music hall, elements of pop singing, elements of crowd pleasing, as well as a nod towards the fantastic and the fairy tales from which its stories derive. But its stories are just part of the fun of pantomime, and I was lucky enough to be in a pantomime last year, and to play the old man for the first time, which is an extraordinary part. Cinderella's father, Dick Whittington's employer, and so on. These sort of crotchety and sort of forgetful old men who forms such a central part of the plot telling in the pantomime, and around that is woven the hero, the villain, the dame, the comic, the chorus, the ensemble, who turn up in every scene as the same people. Wherever a crowd is needed, they are there singing and dancing. And it's a lovely convention. And I think in so many ways, that's a convention which was picked up in part from Gilbert and Sullivan. And Gilbert and Sullivan do exactly the same thing. The crowd is the same. The ensemble is the same. It doesn't matter where they are. They are the same. They are the same group of people. And it's a lovely intimate form of theatre. Even though the costumes are sometimes wildly extravagant and the routines can sometimes be very complex, it's intimate and it's friendly and it's fun. And if somebody hasn't been to the theatre, I would strongly recommend that pantomime is a wonderful introduction, and it's an amazing eye-opener to the art of live theatre and the interaction between an audience and the performers.